Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to do a quick and easy makeup look for the holidays. As always, don't forget to subscribe to get notified for my latest videos, and without further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. So first of all, we start with our primer because we want our makeup to last all day, and I will use the Veil Mineral Primer by Hourglass. I got this from the Prime Set Go value set from Sephora. I will do a Sephora haul so you will see what I got from Sephora and my recommendations for great gift ideas. And I will apply a pea-sized amount of product. After that, I blend it into my fingers and then I press it on the areas that I need more coverage. Then whatever is left, I spread it all over my face. I have been using this primer for the last 10 days, almost every day, and it feels very lightweight on the skin, and also it's not sticky. It is very comfortable to wear, and I think it makes my foundation last a lot longer than other primers. And for foundation, I will use the Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup Healthy Glow by Essence. I also have a review and a wear test for this foundation. I will link it down below. With this foundation, I need most of the times 3 pumps of product. I will apply my foundation with my beauty blender that I got in my Sephora Superstars value set. What I do is I am applying the product like this. I will cover more face area this way and I will be finished faster. And yeah, I will not say anything else about this foundation. You can see the video to see my full review about it. So next, I'm going to cover some of my dark circles situation with the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline, and this is in the color 10. So I will use this all over my eye area and some areas that I want to highlight. I will also cover the redness around my nose and some of my spots that I want to cover. I also use it like an eye primer because it covers a lot of my veins and redness and discoloration that I have on my eyelids. Because the skin of my eyes is very thin, you can see everything. Do you see that? You can see a lot of circulation, and this works very nice for primer, and my eyeshadows never crease with this one. I will also apply some on my forehead and jaw to highlight my face. And then I will blend everything with the conical side of my beauty blender. It is the great size to fit the eye area, and it is so soft to blend the product. I understand why a lot of people love the beauty blender. I will set everything with the translucent setting powder Lock It by Kat Von D. I got this in my Superstar favorite value set by Sephora, and it has the cutest applicator ever. And what I like is that the shifter is like a star. On myself, I use this one. If I want to use this powder on other people, I will use a brush. Stars on my face. And with powder puffs, it is better to use tapping motions on your skin so that you don't move the foundation underneath. This foundation sets in your lines. Well, if you have lines, it will set in your lines. Yeah, so you can just blend it with your finger and then apply some powder. And as you can see, I have applied more powder in some areas, so I will take a fluffy brush and I will just blend it. As we can see, the concealer has settled in the final lines, and that's normal. If you have lines, that will happen, what we can do is to blend the lines with our ring finger and then set it with our powder. And I will use a little brush by Morphe, and this is from the Candy Apple brush set. I will link it down below. And you just need to be very gentle with your eyes so you don't stretch the skin, and just use tapping motions and go back and forth. And I have an eyelash that is going back and forth too. Then I load my brush with a lot of powder, and try not to make any expressions when you do that so that your eyes look flawless. And don't forget your inner corner, always apply some product there too. I will do the same steps for my eyelid and also for my other eye. And apply the product all over your eye area until the brow bone, because we will apply product and we need everything to be set. I like this concealer because it doesn't crease very easy, and I also use it for my cat crease tutorials. I will link down below the latest one that I have done, and I also give you some tips how to master your cat crease game. So after I am done with my face makeup, I always like to contour my face, and I will use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. And I got this also from my Sephora Superstar products. I use a lot of the products that I got and I really like them. So I will take a MAC brush. This is the 109. I have this brush for, I think, 8 years. I take very good care of my brushes, and look, it is like new. And I will take some product and I will start with my cheekbones. I also apply some on my forehead and I blend it into my hair. I do that because my forehead is bigger and I want to make it a little smaller, so I contour the edge of it. And because I don't want any visible edges, I blend it into my hair. And with a very small amount of product, basically what is left on my brush, I will just define a little bit my jawline. If you overdo it with your jawline, it will look ridiculous. Be careful. And I like this bronzer because it gives a very nice color to the skin, and I also like it because it is matte. So afterwards, I always like to apply blush and then apply my highlighter. So I want the highlighter to be on top of my contouring shade and my blush. But I didn't find my blush, just a sec. Back! So I will use the Coral Spectrum palette by Zoeva, and I was always saying the company Zoeva, and it doesn't make sense because the company is Zoe of Eva, so Zoeva. So I have recently also used this palette for a photo shooting and it looked so nice, it blended amazing. For my blush, I always use this brush. It is by the company Zerva Cosmetics. It is a Greek company. And unfortunately, they don't have an online shop, so you cannot find the products. And I'm trying not to use a lot of products of this company in my videos because I know that you will love them, I love them, and you will not get them because they don't have an online shop. I always use this kind of brush. It is like a flat, big shader brush, and you see the bristles are so perfectly cut, and I always use this kind of size because it fits perfectly on almost every bone structure on the highest point of our cheekbones. And I mean this point here. If you use a bigger brush like this, that means you will apply more blush and more likely you will drag your features down, and we want to make our face look uplifted. We want to make it fresh and awake, and for my drugstore edition I use this little brush here by Essence, and I use it like this. And I love the design of the palette. It is very easy to use, it is very lightweight to travel with, and I love the colors. I don't like one shade. Most of the the times I use the CR20 and the CR40 shades together. The CR10 is very dark for my skin tone, but I like it that I have it in the palette because I can use it for photo shooting some darker skin tones. I never use the shade CR30 because it has a shimmery finish, and I never like using blushes that they have a shimmer finish. They intensify the enlarged pores, the texture, and I don't like it. I feel that it doesn't look good on my videos, on myself, on photo shooting. So this is the only shade that I don't use. Maybe for someone with darker skin tone, you can use it as a highlighter shade. So I will take a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Tap the excess off because I didn't watch directly the palette and I think I picked up a lot of product. Smile and apply your blush. And I always like to blend it towards my contouring so everything looks more united and natural. I place my brush here. It is like in the middle of my iris because I always want this area here to look highlighted. So I always place my brush here. And very lightly I blend it towards my contouring. If by mistake you overdo it with your blush and you have applied a little bit closer to your nose, don't worry, I got you covered. You can use a powder that is similar with your skin tone. For me, works this light beige color from the Get Picture Ready Contouring Palette by Essence. Blend the edges of your blush and your contouring application. You can also brighten up with this shade your under eye area. And again, you should use a shade that is very close to your skin tone so that it doesn't look odd when you apply it all over your foundation. After that, I will apply my highlighter and I am between these two. The first one is the Shimmering Skin Perfector by Becca in the color Moonstone. And the second one is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Highlighter in Exposed by Tarte. And both of these, I got them in my Glow for It value set by Sephora. Both of these look amazing on the skin and they last all day. And I mean all day. I don't know which one. And most likely, I will do this face makeup also in the holidays when I go to Cyprus. And I will spend time with my family. Most likely, I will do this makeup that I will show you because I will show you the eyeshadow palette. I will take it with me. Listen what we will do. I will ask my husband. So this is one and this is two. Let's ask him. Agapi? Έρχεσαι λίγο? So tell me a number, 1 or 2.
2.
Okay guys, we will use this one. My husband decided. So I'm not a crazy fanatic of highlighters. And I mean by that I don't use it all over my face. I use it on only strategic points. I want to highlight only the highest points of my cheekbones here. Also a little bit on my nose, my cupid's bow, and that's it. And I will use my E40 tapered blending brush by Sigma. It looks like this. I like this brush because it blends the highlighter very easy on my skin. So I'm taking a little bit. I took a lot. Anyways. Boom! Highlighted! I love it. And you see that I also applied it on top of my blush. I will blend it to look more natural. It looks like a line now. But then the remaining I apply it on the other side and then blend it. Also on my cupid's bow. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. I will use the same shade by Benefit. And I will take my double-ended brush. This is from Bub's Beauty. And I have this brush, I think, for 6 years or 7 years. So I'm taking a little bit of product. And I always apply some on the tip of my nose to make it more uplifted. I bring my contouring into my brows so it looks more natural. It looks like a natural shadow of my nose. And then I blend the edges. You can use the other side of the brush or a cleaner brush. I will take some of the highlighter. I will apply it on top of my nose. Just like this. I take a big fluffy brush like this, and this is from the same brush set And it is crazy, nobody mentions this brush set. It is the Candy Apple brush set by Morphe. I like all of the brushes except one that it is for eyeliner. Oh yeah, this one. I don't know, I don't use it. So you get 8 brushes. I use them all the time in my videos. The only one that I don't use is this one, like I said before. And the other one that I don't use that often is this one, just because I prefer sponges for my foundation, but it does a very good job. And it is crazy, nobody talks about this brush set because it costs only $15. So anyways, I take this fluffy brush, and what I like to do is with big circular motions, I just blend everything. After that, I take a Q-tip and I clean my brows because most of the times I have applied on them foundation. And after that, I will define them with the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills in medium brown. And I got this in my Superstar Value Set by Sephora. This is a full-size product and I'm very lucky that it is the same shade with my brow hair and I can use it, but you cannot change the shade for the value set. And if you buy it, you can just give it to a friend for Christmas present because this is a pricey product and it is full-size. Unfortunately, the spoolie part has died. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how that happened. I don't remember if it fell down. One day I just opened it and I saw it dead. And guys, this is the perfect spoolie for eyebrows. So I will take another spoolie, and this was €1. I don't remember from where I bought it, and I will just brush them downwards to see where I need to define my brows. I have done a full tutorial about eyebrows. I will link it down below. I want them to look very, very natural, so a lot of times I brush with my spoolie to have a very natural finish. Brows on! Now we're ready for our eye makeup, and I will use a Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, I have also the package. I never throw away the packages. This is from my Zerva palette. The palette looks like this. I wanted this palette for many reasons. For the packaging, the shades, the company, and it is so different from other palettes. And I was like, yes, I want this. I want this in my life. I will change my lens so you can see my eye makeup a little better. And don't go anywhere. I will see you in just one sec. The first eyeshadow that I will use is Martyr, and this is a very warm brown shade and it blends very nice into the crease. You can use it as a transition shade. So I place the product in my outer corner like this, and then I blend it into my crease. I also blend it towards my brow bone to have a natural grade of color, and you can build this color as much as you like. So most of the times I just use it 2 times, but you can make it even darker. And I also blend it outwards to elongate my eyes because my eyes are a little bit closer together and I always want to make them a little further away. If you have wide set eyes, that means that the eyes are further away by themselves. So you can just blend your eyeshadows with circular motions like these and try to blend the colors closer to your eyelid. So you make them look like they are closer together. You can also use this technique if you have very big eyelids or in general big eyes to make them look smaller. For my brow bone highlighter, I always like a light champagne color and I don't have this shade in the palette, so I'm going to use my highlighter. And I always like a shimmery shade for my brow bone. And if you don't mind and you also use something matte, you can use the eyeshadow Amin. And I will take an eyeshadow brush by Essence to do that. And I just apply it first in my arc or arch, however you say it, and just try to blend it. You can also take your blender brush and brush the edges. This way it looks a more natural gray. And after that it comes the fun part. You can use whatever color that you like and they will just pop and look amazing. I want to use the shades Exodus and Exorcism. And I know you're like, girl, are you going to wear this for your holiday? Well, they look very nice together, and I am always using warm brown shades for every day, for almost every day, but with this palette, I am so creative. So for my outer corner, I will use the eyeshadow Crucifix. I will apply it with tapping motions in my outer corner of my eye, and then I will take some product with the tip of the brush, and I will also look straight into my mirror and apply it into the outer third of my lower lash line and connect it with the upper part. After that, we just blend the edges. We want a very nice blended eye look. I am taking my blender brush and I blend the edges and also into my eyelid. I will also try to blend my eyelid. Crucifix is a very rich brown shade and it is so easy to blend, very vibrant, and you don't have any fallouts when you blend it, and that's why I love this eyeshadow so much. So next I will use the eyeshadow Exodus, and I will take another eyeshadow brush by Essence. I have two of them. This is a clean one. Exodus is a neon green shade. The color is very vibrant for a lot of fars without an eye base like a cream white pencil, because you know, for neon colors or more vibrant colors you need a white base so they will pop, but with this one you don't need, and it blends so nice on the eyes. Let me show you. I apply it with light tapping motions on the remaining eyelid and I blend it towards my brown shade. Boom! It looks amazing! So I will apply just one more time to make it a little bit more vibrant. And I like that all the shades work very well together and you can blend them into each other very easy. With my blending brush, I will take the eyeshadow Martyr again and I will blend it into my crease to give a little warmth to my skin and also to unite everything together. And it looks a very odd color on the eyes, but it is also rock and roll. I like it. So I will take the same eyeshadow brush and with the tip of the brush I will apply Exodus in my lower lash line as well. So with the tip of the same brush I will take the eyeshadow Martyr and I will blend it only in my outer lower lash line to give a little warmth to that area of my eyes. And also blend it with your blending brush. So I will do this makeup for the holidays, and most of the times we gather together all the family around noon. So I will do my makeup very quick in the morning and after that I will go to eat a lot of food. So I don't want to take my time and do an eyeliner, and I will apply the eyeshadow Sabbath very close to my lashes to give them definition and also make them look a little bit fuller. And for that I will use the eyebrow brush by Essence. In my waterline I will apply black eye pencil and I will also tightline my eyes. For my inner corner highlighter I will use the same highlighter as before, and for that I will take a pencil brush by Sigma. With whatever is left on your brush, just blend it towards your eyeshadows and everything will look seamless. For mascara, I will use the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte, and this is one of the superstar favorite products that I got. So this is how my eyes look with and without mascara. We can see that my lashes look elongated and fuller, and this mascara reminds me a lot of the Falsies Volume Express mascara, which is my favorite mascara ever. And with this one I can build some lashes over here that they are shorter than others. The only thing that I don't like about this mascara is because the applicator is not very bendable, and sometimes if I do a mistake I poke it into my eyes. It is so painful, but maybe this is the construction of the mini mascara and the full size is not like that. For my lips I will use a shade similar to my crease color, and I will use the matte lipstick by Essence in the color Natural Kiss. Okay, I didn't like the lipstick. Let's find another one. No. So the paranoia with the lipsticks is over, and I finally decided to use the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the color Strip. So I will apply again a little bit of highlighter because I applied and removed 5 lipsticks. And let's apply our lipstick. So this is the finished look. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you spend the holidays with your loved ones. If you found this video informative or entertaining, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! If you found this video informative or entertaining, from the top people, in my next video. Bye! Bye, Andreas. I have brown lipstick on my teeth. Yucky, yuckerson. It's getting hot in here.